Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. Oh, I have a ukulele here. Wait a second. I can do like a song. Spyro the Dragon, let's play now. There we go. That was fun. Yeah. Oh, a goat. He's like, they always remind me of that, goat in... There's like this episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog with this mean goat. And the goat is mean because he has back problems. And I think they end up solving his back problems by dropping a rock on him, if I remember correctly. Sparks is a bit lazy in this game. I think he's a bit more capable of collecting all the gems in the later Spyro games. Yeah, butterflies are... There we go. You call that a charge? He's a bit more capable of collecting gems at high speed in the later Spyro games, but you know what? It's no biggie. Spyro cannot swim in this game, so beware of the water. And there's a secret down here. Oh, there's a dragon down here. Whenever I hear those like dragon sounds, and there's a thing down there, so I should have waited until I got the key, I suppose, but who cares? Hey, Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power.
He just scratches his armpit.
He stays strong, like me.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm back home from, as you guys know, I was in Germany for 9 months. And now I'm back home again. And I'm glad to be home. I enjoyed myself there. But, I mean, it's just... Where I was nice and all, it was just frightfully dull. There was just nothing there. It was a small town with nothing with no people aged between 18 and 30, because everyone aged between 18 and 30 fucks off from there as soon as possible. Hey, don't you hit me with the stick. I'll take your stick and I'll raise you a molten flame. There we go. Oh! I don't know, this game, like, just running around... This is one of those games, like Super Mario Sunshine, where for me, just running around the world and having a good time and being in the world of this game is just ridiculously fun. Terrible fun! It's just... I just love running around the place in this game. The worlds are so... Like, you know how I feel about video games. I just... Like, I like games like this, and like Banjo-Kazooie and Mario Sunshine and stuff, where you just have these big worlds that you can walk around and stuff, and I think that's missing from a lot of games now, and that's why I relish it when I play a game like this again.
My friend, how about a hint on gliding? For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Okie dokie then. Yeah, but he doesn't, like, that's one thing that the other way, there's always that thing in a game where if you get it later on in the game and you don't have it at the beginning, you kind of really miss it, or you always think that you have it but you don't, or like that thing that's in a later game in a series but it's not in the original. Well, like the other way in Banjo-Tooie, you have the grip grab, and if you play Banjo-Tooie and then go back to playing Banjo-Kazooie, you always expect that you'll have the grip grab. Or if you're used to playing like Metroid Prime or something, and you're used to having the space jump, like the double jump in Metroid Prime, and then you suddenly don't have it, then all of a sudden you're wondering where your double jump is, and there's the key for that chest we saw earlier. These ones you can't melt. Well, you can't melt them, that's true as well, but you can't, like, break them with your flame, so... You're gonna have to charge! And in this game, that's this little hover that Spyro does. In like, the later Spyro games, I'll show you, like, when it makes more sense to show you, I suppose. Hey, Aster.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
See ya, bran flakes. Even though that would be him saying it normally, I don't know. Oh, we can sneak up behind this goat! Oh, I thought he was like gonna stay spun around or something. Any other goats in here? What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, Joe, if you glide, if you just press X, then he'll keep gliding. Now, if you want to stop mid-glide, then you press triangle. But in Spyro 2 and 3, after you press triangle, he does like a little, hovery thing, which gives you an extra little bit of height, which is really useful for getting back up onto ledges. We might as well go open this chest now. But I just like the way in these Spyro games, there's no like one way to do the levels. You can just wander around them in any order you want and have a good time. And that's what I love about Mario 64 as well. And I wish they'd make a Mario game again that's as open as Mario 64, where you can just decide which star to do and which level and stuff like that, and so on and whatnot. Oh, that was sharp. Woo! Let go again. Oh, come on. Ever decreasing circles. There we go. Now we're on the trolley. I don't know. I just wish that they made games like this again.
When you free a
He looks
dragon or step
giant.
on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Spyro's always in trouble. He's always looking for love in all the wrong places. Not that that's a bad thing. I think a young dragon should look for love in all the wrong places. I mean, if you don't look for love in all the wrong places when you're young, when will you look for love in all the wrong places? I don't know. But anyway, where I was in Germany, it was just kind of like, oh yeah, he's up there, don't worry about that, na. That ma. That no. The claw. I just decided to leap into the air just for fun. Now where do I go? Oh, there we go. Which way did he go, George? But yeah, where I was in Germany, it was kind of a old-fashioned. It was rural, traditional, conservative. And those of you who know me know that that's like the opposite of what I am. Do you know, it was not only was it rural, traditional, conservative, it was rural, traditional, conservative, Catholic. And I was like, I left Ireland. Do you know, I didn't want to end up in Ireland 20 years ago. That's just the way it felt. It felt like being in Ireland 20 years ago. And like, I'm quite a free spirit. I don't, like, that sort of thing doesn't really... That sort of environment doesn't really do it for me, or that kind of way, for an extended period of time. And that's why I had a great time there for the 9 months, but I would die if I had to spend another 9 months there, or I had to live there. Let's check our progress. We only have 8 gems to get, and we have the egg. Well, those 8 gems... this always happens to me in this level. They're like over in like the middle of nowhere somewhere, aren't they? Oh. Or else there's like these birds that you kill. No, that's on another level, where they're the vultures that you kill. This level, they're like just gems. Yeah, here we go. That's 2. Well, where are the other gems? And the thing is, the draw distance is an issue then as well. There's 3. There must be a 5. Oh no, there's not a 5. Oh well, that's another 3. 2 more, please. Maybe I'm missing somewhere here or something. This will be a common occurrence, especially in certain later stages where it really becomes an issue, where you're just kind of like, where are the gems? Where are the gems? I must have my gems. There they are. There's the dented beetle. No. Well, that's the first main level done, I suppose. I suppose we'll just go back to the artisans world. But yeah, I don't know. That kind of environment just isn't the environment for me for an extended period of time. I need people my own age. I need excitement. I need interesting stuff. and I need gay people, which there weren't where I was, do you know, that kind of way. Oh, will the Hellmouth open up? Welcome to the Hellmouth. That's where the boss is, and the boss is named Toasty. And I just remember Kickbutt Toaster when he started his LP of this, and I loved his LP. I loved watching his LP of this game because his reactions to this were just hilarious. Dark Hollow. I'll do this one. That's nice and short. It's not. There's another one level that's like a bit longer, if I remember correctly. And his reactions to things were just hilarious. They were just so funny. Oh, I love the music here. I never mentioned it. All of the incidental music for this game was written by Stuart Copeland, otherwise known as the drummer from The Police, which is cool because The Police are cool. And Joe, I really like the music in this game as well. And what I love about the music in this game is it really suits the style of game it is. Because the worlds in this game are just these open plan worlds with no beginning and no end.
Want to know a secret?
No.
Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, because you never use that in this game. Well, you do, I suppose, if you're like looking for gems. I don't know. I suppose it could come in handy. But not really. But as I was saying, like, all the music in this game is, you know, it's really open plan as well. Like, the music has no beginning and no end. You know, because the worlds have no beginning and no end. And I just think that's cool. The music just kind of trundles along. It's just kind of this... I don't know, it's just cool. I love the music. And the first 3 Spyro games, the music is all like that. I can't really remember. I think I played Enter the Dragonfly or one of them at some stage as well. So you've got to get up pretty early in the morning to get me, mister. I'm a seasoned Spyro player. I suppose I am. I suppose I could call myself a seasoned Spyro player. In one way. I don't remember whether that even does anything or whether it's just for fun. Whoa! Can't get me. You've got to get up pretty early in the morning, as I say. That's the end of the level. Let's just go back around here. I have a feeling that, like, lighting those torches or lighting another torch does something, but I'm not sure. It's probably not important. We'll just see if it becomes pertinent at some stage. Oh, another life. These things, like, always remind me of something, like... Oh, Shelter! That's what they're like. They're just like Shelter. Well, I don't know whether there were... Well, there were gay people in Heiligenstadt. Like, obviously, I mean, there are gay people in every town. But it's not like there was, like, a gay scene or anything like that. You know, where you could, like, go and meet other people who are into the same thing as you are. And just... You know, there wasn't even any night scene whatsoever. Like, it wasn't like you could just go out to bars at night or stuff like that and meet people. Because it wasn't that kind of town, you know? And there was a town nearby where one could do that. But then you're talking about, first of all, you're talking about €10 return to get the train there and back. And then your choices are either get the train back at 11 o'clock, which what kind of a night out is going home at 11 o'clock? So you either get the train back home at 11 o'clock, or else you stay out until 6 o'clock in the morning, or else you end up being able to stay somewhere overnight for 6 o'clock in the morning. And like, you know, it's just like, that's... I don't know. It's just not... It's not ideal, you know? So yeah, that 9 months in Heiligenstadt went pretty slowly, I must say. In some regards. Now, as I say, I don't want to completely, like, paint the place as black, paint the place in a terrible light, because I met some amazing people there, people that hopefully I'll stay in contact with for my life, because they were just so amazing, both students and teachers and just general acquaintances. but as I say, there was just too many things. There just wasn't enough life there to be able to live there for any extended period of time, you know. So I'm glad to be home now. I went out on Friday night in Cork City for the first time since I came back, and it was just brilliant to be out in a city, not only a city, but in my city again.
The club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Oh, you're quite a posh, you are, Mr. Dragon. Are we finished here? Come on. Yes! Woo! Just double checked. There aren't any eggs in this level, are there? No. Are we, like, nearly finished the Stone Hill, Dark Hollow, Sunny Fly? I think there's, like, one more level and then Toasty. Toasty. I just can't say the word Toasty without laughing. I don't know, I think I'll stop I think that's enough for this recording session. I suppose in the next video we'll finish off the Artisan world, because we'll just do, now where is that final level? That's where the Hellmouth is. Welcome to the Hellmouth. And then down here, if you go up to the top, there's that level. Which I can't remember offhand which level this is. The name will remind me. Town Square. Oh, I remember that now. Okay. Well, in the next video, we'll do Town Square and Toasty and move on to the next world. So, thanks a million for watching this episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. I'll see you next time. Boopy doopy 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 doopy. Ouch.